We got In-N-Out, baby! In-N-Out burger, woo! Looks like Cane's. Don't care about that. But In-N-Out burger, woo! Down here on this intersection, we've already got a Some Burrows, first watch. On the opposite side is Over Easy, another breakfast place. So 2 new breakfast places. I mentioned that last week when Tiffany was going to brunch. I said they got new breakfast places. They went to Over Easy. I'm very jealous. I want to go. They have a steak and eggs with chimichurri. I'm down, so down. Yeah, In-N-Out burger, Cane's. There's a Chick-fil-A going on the south side. I just saw that. I could see based on the drive-through. On the southeast side, we're getting Five Guys. So the 2 best burger places. Like, we're getting them both. I'm excited. There's a Sprouts going over there. Another Chipotle. Can't complain about that. And look at this. Look at this. It's going up fast. It was a dirt lot with a sign for over a year, and then it's like, bam, broke the dirt. It's gonna look so sick when it's done. And there's another, like, I don't know, 12 restaurants and eateries going in here. And a movie theater, which I'm really excited about. I always like to joke that I live on this island out here, right? Because it was like in the middle of nowhere, close to the mountains so I can go hiking, close to the freeway so I can get in and out of town. Now they're building essentially an outdoor mall, right? Which is funny. We live in Phoenix, it's hot as hell during the summer, but outdoor malls have become the new thing. Indoor malls, they don't make them anymore. They're all shut down. There's literally one left. And it's thriving, thankfully. It's thriving. It's the one that was my hometown mall. It's still thriving. But since, like in my lifetime, in my adult life, 25, 30 years, these outdoor style malls have been built. They're big box stores on the outside, right? It's all your big box stores, shopping centers, stuff like that is on the outside. And then in the middle, you've got restaurants lined up with shops, and it's just like a mall. It's one long building with just a bunch of shops in the middle, right? Eateries and fountains and music and fireplaces, and it's beautiful. That's what they're building. And supposedly there's going to be an outdoor like beer garden where you'll be able to buy alcoholic beverages and walk around, and an entertainment district with a stage for concerts, a splash pad for kids, and a fire pit with some lounge chairs. Like, the concept sounds amazing, so I'm really excited about it. And like I said, more importantly, most specifically, more places to eat, because that is one thing. Being on this little island, we only have a couple places. Thankfully, it's been growing. It's been growing the last 3 years. More and more awesome places are found. We got a Chipotle out here. We got all the different coffee shops. We've got pretty much every kind of restaurant the main restaurants. Like I said, we just finally got our first sushi restaurant, which I'm definitely going to visit this weekend. It's definitely going to happen this weekend. Even if I have to go by myself, it's going to happen. Back from the gym, I'm going to make a protein shake. When I opened the fridge, I realized I had the 4 Juvies still in there from the taste test. And I was like, oops, meant to drink them, and so I didn't necessarily have to waste 4 cans, right? Because I didn't drink all 4 cans in one sitting. So I just took a big gulp of the Tropical Crush. Still carbonated, surprisingly. It's not flat. You think it'd be flat. It's like not flat. And both still very delicious. These are definitely my 2 favorite flavors. Big shout out to those of you who have bought cases of Juvie already using my code. I appreciate that. That's huge to show the brand that I do in fact still have some influence, and people in my community want to support me. If you missed the video, we partnered with Juvie, Rejuvenating Energy Drink. Link in the description down below. Use code Clintus, just like the previous energy drink that I used to partner with. You save 10%, I earn 10%. 128 milligrams of caffeine, 0 sugar, 5 calories. They've got about 10 flavors or so at this point. In fact, they announced today the OG variety pack, which I guess that means that's the original variety pack. Cherry slushy, peachy mango, and caramel apple just went on sale today. And now until the 14th, you use my code, you save an extra 10%. So 20% off right now if you buy a case of Juvie at juvie.com. Drinkjuvie.com. Link in the description. Don't listen to me. Link in the description. But I tried cherry slushy yesterday. I thought I recorded it, but apparently I didn't hit record. So when I hit record again to stop the video, that's when I started recording the video. So I went to edit and all I got was a blurry pan and I turned the camera off. So I tried cherry slushy yesterday. That actually, I think, might be my favorite flavor now. Cherry slushy may have jumped to #1 over the Tropical Crush. Very good. You close your eyes and your aftertaste is like a cherry Slurpee. I actually brought the Orange Dream with me at work today, but we had such a hectic day that I forgot it. I left work in such a hurry because I had to do 4 deliveries on my way to a meeting with a customer. So just simple drop-offs. Literally, one was like a little bag, one was 2 boxes, the other one was 2 boxes, and then the last one was 4 boxes. Like, it all fit in my car, no problem, easy. But just, I was in such a make sure I grabbed my camera and the keys and everything that I forgot my Juvie in the fridge. So at this point, it's 4 o'clock. I'm just sipping on this. I'm not gonna drink a full one because it's getting late. And I'm trying to get back to my regulated sleep. Last night was the first time I got 6 hours in over a week. So hoping to do again tonight. Look who's home! And we're making her egg roll in a bowl. Stir fry. My favorite dish. My new favorite dish that she makes. It's delicious. It's amazing. So we have ground beef. We have matchstick carrots. We have edamame. Is that bell peppers?
Yeah.
Yep.
I've altered this recipe already.
But a dozen times. Ginger, garlic. And I brought a bag of coleslaw home. The advantages of working in a produce company. And so she measured out the coleslaw with the red cabbage. Also, we got new King's Coast coffee. KingsCoastCoffee.com. Use code Clintus. And then this is the sauce. A couple different stuff in there. We got some rice cauliflower, sriracha, and baby. Hi. Hi. What do you smell? Huh? What do you smell? Oh, I wish you guys could smell the vision, man. Legit. Garlic and ginger. This is the make it look pretty station, as Tiffany called it. So we're gonna make it look pretty. Adding a little green to the top, a little freshness, and some roasted sesame seeds because I love the crunch. Ta-da! Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Another weird one today. I got no excuse other than just a busy day at work, a lot going on at work, and my head just is really into work right now. Which it's a battle inside my head because I am really into YouTube right now, and I'm really focused on it, and X as well. Like honestly, I've hit the stride on X, and I'm on my path to monetization finally on X. So it's just what little free time I have, I'm putting it into those 2 platforms, and I'm researching stuff, and I'm consuming stuff, and I'm trying to create and be consistent with my creations and all that good stuff. So just the fact that I didn't really record anything today was simply just a matter of like I'm trying to do something different, but life is still life, and life gets in the way, and so I don't know, just being self-reflecting here at the moment. This internal battle of like the way things used to be, and versus what the way things should be. And honestly, like, I'm at the point right now where it's like I start to go down, I start to think of something, I start going down a certain path, and then I grab the reins and I pull myself back and go, no. That's the old Clintus. That's the old Clintus.tv, right? This is Clintus.tv 2.0. Case in point, yesterday's vlog, I tiptoed around politics, which is something that I don't talk about publicly. And I have no desire to talk about publicly. I don't want to get into debates. I don't want to hear your opinions about anything, and I don't want to give you my opinions about anything. If I did, I would, But I recorded that walking segment, and then I immediately recorded a different segment just in case I got to the editing section. I started editing that and go, I don't want to post that. I had a plan B. I edited it and I uploaded it. I made a thumbnail for it. I had 2 vlogs for today. And ultimately, I bounced it off a couple people. They both said very similar remarks. They both said that the video that I ended up posting was good, and it was very me. And one person even said that YouTube is my platform, and whether I choose to talk about whatever I choose to talk about, like, the video is very much you. So I ultimately posted the vlog. It's up. It's there. And we're moving on. We're moving on to the next video, and that's my point. Is just this thought of not being happy with a vlog or my video. It's okay. It's okay to have those feelings, but at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. There'll be another video tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. I'm looking forward to it. That sort of thing. Just now, I was talking to Sierra. Tiffany just disappeared, went off to bed. She didn't even say goodnight. She just literally she brushes her teeth and gets into bed. And we're all like, did you go to bed? Sierra and I ended up talking for like the last half an hour about she's starting to listen to podcasts on her drive to school because she's got such a long drive that music's music, but she's like, I need something different. So she started listening to podcasts. I recommended a few to her, ones that I like that I think she might like, things that I said you should definitely check it out. And then through that conversation, she's like, I really enjoyed being on your podcast last week. I said, yeah, it was a good conversation. Thanks for, asking about it and doing it. She's like, I'd be down to do another one. I was like, yeah, for sure. We could definitely do another one. Like, I even can do a better set now. We can actually be talking face to face. I got 2 wireless microphones, and, I actually really want to do that. We're going to set this up, with somebody, Sierra, Bryce, Tiffany. But then she goes, I don't know. You think I could do a podcast? I don't know if I would want to do a podcast by myself like you do, or if I'd always want to have a guest. And I said, well, I mean, if you could always have a guest, that's always going to be the best option in my opinion. But you're like me, you got the gift of gab. You could definitely talk for 30, 45 minutes to an hour about something. She's like, yeah, I know. But then she said that she really enjoyed her TikTok lives, right? Her TikTok is her most active platform that she does publicly. I mean, she's got a private Instagram and a private, couple other private accounts for just friends and family. But TikTok is her most active public account. And she does TikTok lives and she loves it. She loves being in my live chats when I'm live. And so we logged into her YouTube channel. And she doesn't have monetization, so she can't make any money. But she does have 42,000 subscribers, and she does have live streaming enabled on her YouTube channel. She can go live right now from YouTube. And so she's like, oh my gosh, okay. And I said, just from the videos you have on your channel, you have 500 watch hours in the last year. So if you were to go live and or post podcasts, you'd get monetization back pretty quick. She still has 42,000 subscribers, so she could very quickly rejuvenate her channel, just like Bryce is doing. Bryce is killing it on his YouTube channel. And there's a possibility that he won't have to get a job, honestly. But I told him he should still focus on getting a job. He should still, have that in his back pocket. Make that his primary goal while growing his YouTube channel. And then if one day, like his dad, if YouTube's paying you more than than your job, then yeah, quit your job, But anyway, the thing with Sierra is she's thinking about starting a podcast and live streaming on her YouTube channel. So that it was just a conversation. I'm literally just sharing this with you because it just happened and I have nothing else really to talk about. So, yeah, could be exciting. Both my kids creating content, like that's the dream, right? The dream once upon a time was riding dirt bikes. Now the dream is them creating content. And, if they need help, I told Bryce I'd edit for him. He got his laptop. He's good editing. I told Sierra, I said, well, if you want to vlog, I'll edit for you. We'll get the ball rolling. We'll get the thing going. Eventually you can take over it or you pay me. But she's like, yeah, I don't know about vlogging, but the podcasting, the live streaming. She goes, I could definitely see myself doing that. I said, right on. Let's do it. So I think we're going to look into it this weekend. She's probably going to do a channel refresh. And I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see her live in the next couple of days on her YouTube channel. Her YouTube channel is youtube.com/Sierra Creates. That's SIERRA Creates. She has 42,600 subscribers. And I don't know how many videos are public because she's gone in and privated and unlisted a bunch of like the cringy ones that she doesn't want people to see. So I couldn't tell you how many videos she has on there. But again, you go to Sierra Creates, you'll find her channel, and you give her a sub, and be ready for her notifications of her live and her podcast if it happens. We'll see. She's talked about it in the past. I think she's creative. I mean, literally the name of the channel is Sierra Creates. She just she got a lot on her plate with school and work and babysitting, and so she doesn't want to stretch herself too thin. She's smart. She's really smart. Anyway. 9:30. I got to import this footage and at least get the rough edit done. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Sorry I don't have more, but that's my life. Welcome to my life. Real quick, got to just give a quick shout out to our first responders. Thankfully, I've never had to deal with a tragedy or a traumatic experience. Never needed to call upon first responders, but they are the first ones to a scene. They're the first ones to respond. They're the first ones to lend a helping hand to those who need it. So in honor of 9/11, thank you to all the first responders out there. We appreciate you, even if we don't say it. Yeah, thanks for doing what you do, because not everybody can. Same thing goes for, military, and I don't really talk about it. I don't really think about it. But in light of the current situation here in America and around the world, really, it's heavy. It's real heavy. So thank you for your service, and I will see you tomorrow.